So it's December the 16th and I thought I'd do another quick update on my balcony. It's still looking a mess as we've had a lot of storms and I'm not really looking after it that much in the winter because there's nothing much to do, and I'm not going to sit out here, so I haven't bothered tidying it up. But here are my flower boxes, they're doing quite well. This cream variety of pansy doesn't seem to like the cold, so it stopped flowering, but this other viola here is doing well. So I might, if I do it again next year for winter flowers, I might use this one. As soon as it got cold, this one just kind of stopped flowering, so I'll stick with that one. There's my Snetti that I've done a few videos about. It's doing well. Hasn't got any frost on it yet, which is good. Here's my tomato plant, which has just died. That was amazingly still alive at the beginning of December, but the cold has finally succumbed to it, so that's gone. And I've got a few other things like my osteospermums here. Some overwintering. I might have to take them inside if there's any hard frost, but the amazing thing about these is there's just loads of flower buds coming on them, so I'm not sure what they're up to. It's really the wrong time of year for them to start flowering, but let's see what happens with them. I've also got my money plant here, which I'm trying to keep as cold as I can without frost to try and get it to flower, because cold temperatures and shorter day lengths makes it flower, but I think it might be too young because it's been out here for ages and it's been down to 0. It's been out here since October, I think, and no sign of flowering yet, so I'll keep it out here until the hard frosts come, whenever they come. It's been exceptionally mild this year. As you can see from here, this is my summer flowers still going, just finishing now. You can see the verbena there, still got quite a few flowers. It's even got some quite healthy ones there, so it's quite unusual that that's still going, but we've had a very warm autumn. Only had really 1 day of frost when I had to take the plants inside. Apart from that, I've left them outside the whole time. So I'm going to replace this soon with this one that's on the floor, which is my spring flowers. You can see there, they're just starting to open. So the next few days I'll put them out. I was thinking I might have to force them on to get them flowering for January, but it's forecast to be up to 14 degrees this week. And you can even see the daffodils coming up there already. And here, so it's been exceptionally mild. With 14 degrees I won't need to force these. These will naturally flower in the next few days. So I'll do an update when they start flowering, so they should be crocuses before Christmas without forcing, which is just mad. I've had similar things with the hyacinths I was going to force, but you know, I planted these in, I think it was October, but you can see they're already starting to flower, so there's no point forcing them. 3 of them are ready, but the other 2 aren't, so I'm not going to take them inside yet. Once the other 2 show a bit more signs of growth, I'll take them inside and then hopefully they'll all flower in synchrony, but it looks like these 3 will be flowering and those 2 won't be. So that's my balcony for now. Got my broad beans growing. They're even flowering. Look at that, broad beans are flowering in December. It's just been so warm up here, even though in Scotland it's still really warm. I've got my Venus flytrap, which is starting to die back now. If you don't give it a cold period in the autumn and winter, it just dies, so you have to give it a cold period at least one time a year for several months. So that's why it's out here and started to die back. It will continue to die back more, but it won't look good for a while, but it needs to do it, otherwise it will only live for 1 year. And I've even got a houseplant here, the non-variegated form of the spider plant, and even that's surviving outside in this cold weather. So you can see how mild it has been for the time of year. So that's middle of December. We've had quite a bit of snow actually, but it's been very warm snow. It's only been down to about 0. And you can see it's quite a grey day. That's what you get here in Scotland. Grey most of the time. Yeah, that's the balcony doing quite well, surprisingly for winter. So I'll keep giving guys another update as the winter progresses, and I'll show you when these crocuses and daffodils start coming up for spring.